Okay, how's it going, guys? My name's Shay. We're starting Act 2 of the speedrun tutorial. So if you haven't checked out Act 1 yet, go ahead and do that. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. But yeah, so we'll just get started, I guess. So Act 2 is a little bit longer than Act 1. Act 1 should take you, if you're just starting out, it'll probably be like 45 minutes, or I guess my first time doing it was like an hour. But this one, it's also pretty quick. It's really not much longer. But it's pretty simple. So starting out, we should have our knife, and then of course in our inventory we should have our 3 Molotovs. So we'll start off, and we just have to rush and kill this ram. So because we're such a low level and we have this weapon, the ram should be really pretty easy. So just dodge his stuff and he should go down just like that. So pretty simple. And there we go. So there's that quest. Pretty easy. Again, this first part's going to be pretty linear. Basically what we're going to do is we'll talk to Mother Helena. We'll kill this thug in this room, which should also be pretty easy. We have to wait for her to stop talking. Yeah, so, yikes. You don't want to get hit. There we go. Pretty easy. Pick up the keys, turn off the bells. We have to wait for her to stop talking, and then we'll accept her quest. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do first. We'll go to skills, and we have 2 upgrades available. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put them both into this, and that makes it so you move faster when you activate your Fury. And so we're not actually going to use our Fury to attack anyone. We're going to use it to just get a major speed boost. And the way Fury works is that it instantly replenishes all of your stamina. Plus, when your Fury ends, your stamina is at 100%. So basically, we just keep running until our stamina falls to 0. We activate our Fury, we run, and we go a lot faster because of the upgrades we just got. And then our stamina is at 100%. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And we go ahead and just follow the radar. Should be pretty simple. I don't think there's any other routing that would be faster. So yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, so keep your knife still equipped. So basically what's going to happen is stamina management. It's going to be it's not like too important right here, but it will make your life a little easier. Because if you get to the doorway and follow this path exactly as I'm doing it, to get to the doorway as fast as possible, because then you can kill both these guys coming out in one hit, just like that. So now we switch to our Molotov, and we have to aim. Aiming is really hard here. It's fairly annoying. And let's kill him real quick. Alright. So then you can throw that down there, because the strong punk is down there, I guess. He's the dude that wears like a mask. Dying here is something that tends to happen a lot. Usually the way I have it is during like an actual run, because I've been stopping and killing more zombies than I usually do. I usually level up right there, and leveling up instantly refills all of your health. And also there's a bunch of snacks and stuff here, which you should probably eat before you go in. I just didn't, because I didn't think about it. But dying here really isn't too bad. It just spawns you like right outside the building. But yep, so just go through here. About the guns, you can pick them up now, but you have to be level 12 to use guns, as you can see. And so this is where like the separation between the way I run it and trying to be as high level as possible, try to run it that way. Because this part is faster using guns, just because you can kind of fly through and get headshots and stuff. But this way is also still pretty fast in its own right, and it's just way easier because they all hurt you a lot less. But yep, so yeah, that level up would have been a little bit earlier. So here we can just kind of jump off that, and if you jump backwards while you're falling, it like cancels out any fall damage. So we do that there to not lose any health, because if you don't, you will lose health, and if you're at a low health, then that's gonna suck. And this part right here is pretty hard. So this is one of the only places where like punk RNG comes into place. These guys, if they have blue coats, that means they'll die in one hit. If they have red coats, that means they're gonna take between like 3 and 5 swings, which is really rough, because if you see how low my health is right now, when you go through here, one guy is for sure going to shoot you a few times, so you're going to take some health damage. But if both of them are red, you're going to die. Like, it's just going to happen. But luckily, the respawn point is right here, so you'll just respawn and do it. But you'll lose 10 seconds that way too. So, but yep, just open this, and then you can grab this health. And then while he's monologuing, we can go up these stairs. And yeah, so he's gonna end up just standing right here. And while he's standing, you can open this door and go ahead and hop in this car. And if you line this up perfectly, that's maybe a little too far. Yeah, I'll test it just to see. If you line it up right, then basically what's going to happen is you can just zip right through, and that saves, you know, like 2 seconds. But, you know, it's what you got to do for a speed run, so there you go. But yeah, so basically the entire time he's monologuing, so by the time you park that car and get it all situated and come back, you'll probably still be talking. So if not, you're just kind of wasting time, which, why do that? So you can just kind of go through here. And now basically what I'm going to show is, it's the easiest way to do this, and it's generally pretty fast. I think it's faster to go on foot, but only if you don't die. And this quest is the easiest place to die, like literally in the entire game. That might be an exaggeration, but this quest is very hard. And so there's a different tactic that is still pretty fast and generally pretty easy. And that's basically what you're going to do is you're going to park the car next to the fire hydrant. You know, like this. And hopefully not get fucked. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But anyways, yeah, so at least I'm not dying, which is what we want. But you come through here, and then you can just do this, and the zombies can't hit you. And then you can just go and hop back into your car, drive away. So it's a great way to not waste time dying, and it's pretty easy. So that's what we look for. We look for things that are easy and don't make you lose time or anything. So pretty good. Just know that occasionally the zombies can glitch like up on top of the car, especially the infected, just because the geometry of like the ground is so weird that occasionally they'll just like run at you and can run on top of the car, and then they'll hit you, and it's possible you can die. But if you think like you are actually going to die, then hop into the car, because if you die inside of a car, then it disables that 7-second timer where you have to respawn, which saves some time, which is pretty nice. But yeah, for the most part, you're just going from each fire hydrant to each fire hydrant, and that's it. That's all you really have to do. But yeah, just know that this can be very, very annoying. If you watch my world record run, you'll see that I think I died like twice in that. But yeah, I had some serious problems in my actual run, just because this part was being very annoying to me. But generally, it's not too bad. If you park your car right, then you should be fine. So yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, see, I died. But there, yeah, see, the timer just stops. So you don't have to worry about it. Now I just have to get into my car. Whoa. Yeah, so it's really hard not to die here, but you'll get used to it. I'm really not trying my hardest right now, but you get the point. It's pretty simple. Oh, like going through the ground. Here, make sure you go to the left. It looks like you should go to the right, but the way they set up the barricades and stuff, going to the left is a bad idea. That might have been a bad park job. Nah, no, it's fine. Alright, dope. Overall, that was actually pretty decent. I mean, I died, but I mean, what can you do? Anyway, so this is the this would be the endpoint for Joseph percent if you want to run that. I highly recommend doing that before you attempt to do any percent, just because it's a lot easier if you try that. But yeah, so basically go talk to Mother Helena, and then you run through here, and then here's Joseph, and that would be the end of Joseph percent. But now we have one of the first escort missions besides Black Hawk Down in Act 1. It's a little annoying, but you just get used to it. Just do what you gotta do. So you can't run too far away from him. It changes at like different points during this mission. There's some moments where you can just like take off and he'll just keep moving forward, but then there are other times where he won't. But right now you have to wait for him to get to the bottom of those stairs, and then you can run up, and then he'll make you kill these couple of guys. And so we just go through. Or I guess he doesn't make you kill them. That's my bad. That doesn't happen. You don't have to do that. Yeah, so pretty much just stick with him the entire time. Up until a little later on. But yeah. There is one moment. I don't think it's coming up now. It'll be in a little bit. Straight ahead, over this way. Yeah, so he's just gonna go forward. So you can run up here, and he's gonna make you kill these guys. So yeah, you can leave him once he says let's go straight ahead, and he'll be fine. Hopefully, if he doesn't get attacked. Yeah, he's alright. So, yep. But, yep, since we already killed him, he'll just get up and start moving. So right here, don't stay with him. Run a bit ahead, because otherwise he's going to stop and he's going to monologue about this guy that's selling weapons. And he stops and he won't keep moving until he finishes his monologue. But he skips that if you just move up to like this ambulance up here. And I'll just say stay close and keep moving. So there you go. And after he says stay close, come up and kill these guys, because he's going to make you kill them anyways. So there you go. Yep, so make sure he's following. And then you can run up and kill these guys too, because he's going to make you kill them. Yikes, don't die. Yep. So now you pretty much just have to wait for him to follow. He's going to start allowing you to just run through. Yeah. And zombies will chase you, but they really don't catch up. They usually don't catch up to Joseph or anything. You just have to go. But yep, so none of these guys are infected. They're just walkers, so you don't really have to worry about it. But he also won't move any faster, so you just have to deal with it. Go ahead and get rid of that. None of these guys will bother you. That zombie's going to try and grab him, but she always misses every time. So you can just do that. Yeah, it's all pretty simple. Just kind of walking. You learn to get the hang of it. Figure out Joseph's patterns. He really doesn't mix it up too much, and the zombies are all generally in the same place, so you don't have to worry about those either. So now we're into the sewer section, which is, it's not great. It's kind of terrible, but it's alright. Act 2 is pretty much broken up into two different sections. It's hydration, which is doing the fire hydrants, and then the sewers, and then the jail. So it's relatively short. It's really not that bad. But yep, so we do this, just jump across, kill him, because it takes a while before you're allowed to turn that on anyways. And then here's a jump that I'm not very good at making. Yeah, you can do a run jump off that pipe and land on the corner, and that saves climbing up this. It's like 13 seconds or something. But it's really hard to do, and so I never do it. You can just kind of go through here, and these zombies don't despawn, but it takes a while for them to get to you. But anyways, this is the first floater that we have, so and just activate Fury. You should have it by now. Take care of all these guys. and then you can just run through. And now you're just going to be like in a running section. You don't have to kill any zombies or anything. So pretty simple. Just follow your radar. It'll take you where you need to go. Yeah, you'll get the hang of the direction. Some zombies are on the ground, or they'll be like just kind of hanging out in little sections that you have to get through. So you might have to like swing your weapon a few times, but since it doesn't cost any stamina, it's pretty good. Yeah, you can close doors if you want to. That could make things a little easier if you have infected following you. But yeah, for the most part, it's just running, honestly. Yeah, so there might be a few places where suiciders will get a little annoying. Yeah, like right here, you're gonna have to attack the guys on the ground. But once you learn like their positions, it'll be fine. Also, make sure to turn off the steams or take a left. So stupid, I hate that. I did that in my run too, but that doesn't cost too much time. You spawn just right here, right at the top. Yeah, so when you're going through here, take a left instead. But yeah, so you can do that, and then you can just slide down, jump over that guy. Jumping wastes a lot of stamina, so make sure you go through whichever direction doesn't have those like big holes or whatever. And then we're in the mayor's office. So yeah, this part is pretty simple. You need to have an extra alcohol, which we didn't grab in Act 1. There is one that you can grab, but it's I don't know. I just didn't. So we go through, let's talk to the mayor, and then go through. So what we need to do, that's not right. We need to go through here, and then there's an alcohol just chilling out right there. We can grab that and then talk to him, accept his quest. And then we need to give this alcohol to this guard. And that's it. And he'll open the door for us, and we can go through. Alright, so now we're going to the supermarket, which is pretty tough. It's, yeah, it'll take some getting used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's not terrible. It's just a little annoying, I guess. But yeah, it's really not bad. Jump over that guy. I don't think he's alive yet, but he's alive when you come back, and you're gonna have to jump over him, otherwise you'll block your path. And they'll grab you, which sucks, because that happens way too often. Yikes. So we can go through here, we could just yeet through that steam. It doesn't actually hurt you if you stay to the left of it. Just follow your radar. Kill these 3. Yikes. Oh no. And and that zombie will stop following you once you get up here. Alright, so you do not have to kill any of these guys. There's a ton of guys in here, and you can just totally skip them all, so no need to worry about it. They really don't hit you much either, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, so just skip all those guys. You don't need to kill any of them. And we can just run right through. And here you want to jump sort of on like the edge of that table. None of them will follow you. We can just run through. Let's go ahead and heal. And then for this, you can take it slow. That's what I recommend. There's health like everywhere. Like you can find energy drinks and like apples and stuff just all over the place. But for here, you do actually have to kill everybody. So it's a little harder. But yep, so just do this until your health gets low, and then just hide and pick up as many energy drinks as you need. But be careful, there are 2 guys in here that have assault rifles, and they will absolutely kill you. So just make sure you're ready for that. Also, dying in here is really scary because it sends you back very, very far. So I highly recommend sitting down and taking the time to get health, just to make sure, because it'll literally waste like 2 minutes. It's kind of obnoxious, really. But yeah, so this guy right here has the assault rifle too. You can just do that, and that's it. Perfect. There's a medkit right there. We didn't need that alcohol. So pretty good. So now the mayor's office has been destroyed. Zombies have broken in through, and we'll be doing a glitch a little later on where we get infinite grenades. It takes a while, but I'll show you how to do it. And yeah, but before that we just have to run through pretty simple stuff, although these guys are blocking the way. Oh no, I just died. That's terrible. Yeah, so just hop on through. Try not to die. It's a little embarrassing, but yeah, it's pretty simple. Be careful of that guy laying on the ground. Either go to the left of him or jump over, whatever you want to do. But it's a short little jog back. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. So basically everything is in disarray, but we're not going to worry about any of these zombies or anything. Just go right up here, and you'll see this guy starts to get up, but he has a grenade right next to him, which is dope. So now what we're going to do is we're going to load last checkpoint. So basically what just happened is we still have our grenade, but everything respawns, including the grenade that's on the ground. So for me, the way I have it set up is I get 5 grenades, and I use 4, and then I get that 5th one as like a safety net for if I mess up. But for here and right now, if you're just starting out, get as many as you need. Honestly, the more the better. It'll just help you out. But I think 6 or 7 is like a really good place to start. When I was like uncertain about the way I wanted to handle my grenades, I got 8, and that really helped later on, because then I could just fucking throw them out whenever I needed to. So feel free to get as many as you feel you need. But right now I'll show you my strat. I'll just do 5. Or maybe I'll be a little safe. I'll get 6. Just for if I do actually mess up. So yeah, basically just do this route over and over until you have as many grenades as you feel you need. Pretty simple. And then this will just really help. Yeah, alright, so I'm on 5. So this time I'm going to pick it up, but then I'm going to keep moving. Just keep going through. Dope. Make sure you jump here, because that guy will wake up and he will grab you. And it's really fucking annoying. Just go through and open this door. And then there are 2 infected that'll rush you here before you can try and open this door. So make sure you kill them first and then just go for it. And then as you can see, there's a suicider right here. So just back up and you're all set. And then just go through. I know it's really hard, but try to open those doors as fast as possible because there are a lot of guys right behind you. These guys are really fucking annoying, so you can either kill them or do whatever. So basically, what I have here, I use Fury to kill that first floater, the big fat guy in the sewers. And if you do that, then you probably won't have enough Fury to kill him right now, to use your Fury here. So that's where grenades come in handy, because you can just kind of go and do that, and then run away. It explodes. And then grab his stuff, and then I fucking hate fire, dude. The fire in this game is so garbage. But now we just run away, so we're all set. And we don't have to worry about him. And go through. Alright. So that's part 2 of 3 for this little quest done, or act. Here you can either climb up the ladder or just backwards jump right up here and you'll be fine. Sometimes there's a zombie that spawns at the top of that little ladder, and that really sucks because if you're at low health and he hits you, it'll kill you. But dying down here really isn't that bad. It sends you back, but it usually doesn't send you back that far. So it sucks, but it's not like the worst thing. There are much worse respawn points in this game. But yeah, so now we just gotta follow the radar. Will tell us where to go. This guy's gonna block our way. Thought I was gonna get hit. Yeah, being in water is a little bit slower, so just a heads up. It's best to waste the stamina jumping than it is to stay in the water and go slow. Yep, just go through here. Kill this guy, because they're going to block your path. Rip. Get out as quick as possible. And yeah, so this entire part's pretty nonchalant. It's really pretty annoying. It's kind of like a boring part of the game, but it's kind of relaxing for like it being a speedrun. I don't know. I really like times where you just don't have to really worry. You know, when you're driving around, it's kind of tough because you have to constantly be worrying about avoiding stuff and like your wheel locking up. But for this, it's literally just running, so it's kind of nice. But yep, so next up we're going to go to the police station. And this is going to be really annoying because we're going to go through here, and this will be one of the only parts where your radar lies to you in like a really big way. So this is going to be really important to follow where I go. It's pretty simple, but it saves like 2.5 minutes, like literally, and it's just so dumb. Yeah, alright. So basically what the radar wants you to do is go to the other side of the overmap to go to the sewers, where you'll travel all the way back to the sewers right by the church, which is really annoying. And if you don't know where you're going, then you should follow the radar, but we're not going to do that. Instead of following the radar, which wants us to go that way, we're going to take a right, and we're going to enter the place that we just exited it from. And so it wanted us to go 300 meters that way, and then we'd have to go 300 meters back. But instead we're coming out through here, and it's like 60 meters, 76 meters away. So we just cut out essentially 550 meters of running. So pretty good. But yeah, now your radar is fine. Go ahead and follow your radar. It'll tell you exactly where to go, which is great. So yeah, and then here's the police station right here. And if you followed the radar normally, that would have taken literally 2.5 minutes longer. So it's a good little skip. That's a good one to jot down. Alright, so police station, pretty tough, but pretty straightforward. You're just going room to room, like killing people. So it's hard, but it's not terrible. I think in my run, I don't think I died, but make sure you slice at that guy, otherwise you can't open that door. So just give him one good slice and you'll be fine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here, I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go. I probably could have healed myself. I had that health pack from earlier. But yeah, that one's a little rough if you die there, especially since I only had that one guy. But yeah, so do that. There's also some health just lying around that room. It's just a little hard when you're like in the middle of combat, and we're still not a high enough level to use guns, so it's gonna be a little harder than it normally would be. But it just makes the rest of the game a little easier too. Yeah, you can heal right before you come in here too. Go to those vending machines. So it's not too bad. There you have it. Now we can open these doors and go through. And you can just go through these side doors and kill the guys that spawn. Yeah, you just gotta kill them all, so a little obnoxious, but it's not too bad. These blades still cut through them like butter, so it'll take like 1 or 2 hits. That's not too bad. We can go ahead and heal up. so you can go through here. This is where I throw a grenade, although that wasn't very good. Killed one guy. Just take this part slow, I recommend. Just go through. Most of the guys, they all kind of stay apart, and they like their own little areas. So yeah, just go through here. Where is he? Oh no. So yeah, it's a little tough, but you play it enough and you'll get that run where you don't die. And the respawn's not too bad here. You just really don't want to die in that first room that I died in. But yeah, so that's it. And just open this door. And that'll pretty much do it for Act 2. We still have to... We have like one more mission where we go back to the island. But it's just like a short escort mission. So yeah, we're coming up close. Overall, it's a pretty fun act, I think. Yeah, we gotta talk to Jin first. Actually do that. Oop, don't open that though. And then we'll talk to Mother Helena. You could take that machete, but it really doesn't matter. Make sure you don't accept her new quest. You don't have to do it, so make sure you don't do that. But now we have to run back to Jin. And yep, and we travel back to the resort. Then we need to I guess we do have to do some stuff first before we do that escort mission. But it's all pretty simple. Just a quick drive. Alright, so now we're going back to the lifeguard station. We'll talk to Cinemoy, and he'll have us do a quick little mission. But it's pretty simple. And we'll be doing another checkpoint abuse to skip a bit of the mission, which is nice. You can't see anything out of this stupid car. Alright, and then I don't do that skip from before, just because I think this car might be too big to do it. I'd rather not risk it. You can try it for yourself, but I don't do it, so it's whatever. Yeah, so pretty simple stuff. It's like I said in the first video, it's a very linear game. There are of course different places that you're gonna have to remember, but I recommend just like jotting it down. When I first started running, I had like a notebook next to me, and I would just write down like certain objectives that I needed to do. But back when I started running, we really didn't have any like skips or glitches or anything either, besides like Fury glitch. So yeah, I highly recommend, and this is true for like any game. Just make sure you have like a notebook next to you and take some notes, and make sure you know what you're doing and where to go. It's one of the benefits of like having splits too. Splits are a really good way to help jot memories. Alright, dope. So now we just have to travel to the hotel, which is pretty quick. Just take this route. And we're going to use Fury boosting again, so we can go ahead and level up. Just do that, sure. Right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll level up. We'll run through here. normal fury boost when our stamina runs out. Just like normal. Although I want to be in a better position. Yeah, here we go. Alright. So we want to go to the front of the hotel, which means going up here. When you have your fury like fully upgraded like this, it's a little hard to move sometimes. It's because you have like so much acceleration that it's almost a little obnoxious. But yeah, so you might want to position yourself a little better before you go through there. That's why I waited to activate it until I got to like the top of that staircase. But yeah, so you can just do that. Go here, and then here's another checkpoint skip. So if you want to open your quests, hit the L key, and that'll just open your quest immediately. What you're going to want to do is click on fiery drinks, and you'll have that selected. And then we go and just hit load checkpoint, and that will bring us back to the lifeguard station, and that's where we want to be. So that's pretty good. That saves like a minute and a half. And then we talk to Mike. We talk to Mike again. Whoa. We talk to Jin. And now we can go to Act 3. So, pretty good stuff. Yep, so just follow your radar again. Pretty simple. But we'll be, the place that we have to stop comes up pretty abrupt. So make sure you know where to stop here. It might be a good idea to jot that down. Just because even in my run, I fucking fly past the place where I'm supposed to stop because it's in a pretty terrible position. But yeah, so just keep it in mind that you're gonna have to make like a stop, and you're not really gonna see it too well. It's just right up here at the top of this hill. But yeah, so you'll get up here, and then you just kind of want to slam on your brakes and stop right here, because this circle is so small, it's terrible. But we ignore her. Gotta wait for Jin to come here and stop. Talk to her. Don't open her thing. Yeah, and then you just have to wait. Some zombies will start rushing you every once in a while. But it's generally not too bad. There you go. And she'll just keep walking by herself. You have to kill all the guys first before she starts walking, but you don't have to like go up to her or anything. Not like Joseph. So it's pretty easy. And just go through. And you'll memorize where they spawn up. It's pretty simple. It'll be at least these bushes. There we go. And they're infected, so they're easy to kill. And she'll start coming up. Then get some more that fall up here. You can go up here just a little bit, just enough to let this guy see you. Don't go up too far, because there's a huge crowd of zombies that we're going to kill with a grenade a little later. But this guy will bum rush you, and that's really fucking annoying. So just get him to rush you before these guys spawn, and it'll just make it a little easier. Oop. Perfect. Alright, so that's the last of them. And take out a grenade. And then you can just go and just chuck it down here. And they all die. Once they're all dead, you can just plant the bomb. And then we gotta wait for Jin, because she's slow. Just walks. And we just gotta wait for Jin again, which is great. Alright. So just look here and mash F. And that does it. It's the end of Act 2. So hopefully that was pretty informative. As far as glitches and skips, that should be everything. I didn't miss anything, so yeah, hopefully that was good. Of course, I'll leave, skip that. I'll leave all the information below. I'll leave a link to the first video in the description. I'll leave a link to my Twitch. You know, just all the good stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully this wasn't too bad. Yeah. All right.